the fact that when I take a Uber, I can stop at more than one stop. So today, Friday, I'm feeling better. Had that dental surgery on Wednesday, and today is the first day I feel like getting out. So I went to the bank, first stop. Second stop is my coffee shop, and then the last stop is going to be the pharmacy because I need to get those prescriptions. Okay, see y'all in a minute. After concluding my business at the Intercam Bank, I was headed to the coffee shop, so I thought, in Paseo Monteo. I'm not sure where we're headed. I thought the coffee shop was on Paseo Monteo, but I'm going to go along with the ride, okay? I'm going to go along with the ride and let y'all see what the neighborhood looks like. For those of you who are not familiar, I'm showing you the streets of Merida, filled with businesses and tree-lined streets. Centro, señor, Centro, 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 Centro. No? No, I don't think I've been on this side before. We're headed to Peregrino Cafe. We're typically where I get my coffee from. I thought it was in Centro near Paseo Monteo, but maybe this is a different location because me and the Uber driver, we riding in a neighborhood I've never seen before. So this is Merida. So you have to put in the full address or use the pin on the map in order for the GPS on the Uber to take you to the correct location.
Yeah. Yes.
Otherwise, it's confusing and you can end up somewhere you're not supposed to be.
Yes. Or for example, so many colonies have the same number, the streets, and same number of the house. Just change is the name. For example, this is another colony, and for back is another colony. Just change for that street.
So each colony could have the same street address, but you need to put the name of the colonies in order to get it correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so you heard it from Andres. It could be confusing to the Uber driver and to Uber GPS system when you don't put in the full address to where you're going. And like he said, if you don't know all of the information, go to the map and put the pin. When you find where you're wanting to go, put the pin there, and that way the Uber system will pick it up. And if you don't, you may end up someplace where you really don't want to be. Okay? Peace out. Back at you. Okay, now we're headed back into Central. I recognize Avenue Chalupes, and this looks a lot more familiar than where we were going. I appreciate my Uber driver. As we proceeded toward Central, you'll notice that the neighborhood started to change a bit. As we wound our way through the streets of Central, we eventually made it to Peregrino, my favorite coffee roasters. Streets of Central. Old mixed in with the new. Last time I was walking, I walked this neighborhood. I must have walked that day for 2 or 3 miles. It wasn't as hot as it is now. It may have been back in March, February or March. But it's too hot to be out here walking now. So again, you can arrange your Uber to take you to more than one place. And that's real convenient. Especially when you don't have a car and it's too hot to walk. But yeah, you see the old mixed in with the new. So this is a whole different colonies right here. Yeah, you'll find in Merida, you might have the same address in several different locations. And so, again, it's very important that you put the name of the colonies. And colonies is community, area. Like I live in Janetas Garcia. So when I put in my home address with the Uber driver, I have to make sure I put in my colonies. The Uber driver dropped me off at the last stop, which was my local pharmacy, for me to pick up my prescription. I was able to walk home, even though it was a little warm. But again, it's very important when you are ordering an Uber to make sure that you put in the full address, not just the number, but to include the colonia, which is the neighborhood. I hope this video is helpful to you all when you are traveling in and about Merida and going by Uber. Same thing applies to your Didi, another ride-sharing service. Be sure to put in the full address so that you don't make the mistake of ending up somewhere where you really don't want to be. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Peace out.